everyone, as you know, only few days left for your prelims. I know with so much of syllabus that you have to cover, it becomes very difficult to do each and every topic. So I have got you some very important topics which you can revise with me. And with respect to environment and geography, I will be giving you some important topics and also some PYQs I'll be discussing with you so that you will quickly revise your syllabus with me. Okay, so first thing that I'll be taking is wetlands. Quickly we'll see what are wetlands and how they are related and what are conventions related to it. So first of all, we'll go by the definition. What are the wetlands? It is the area which includes marshes, swamps, peatlands. And what does the standard definition says about it? It should be at a level of 6 meter in the low tides. So what should be the water level of the wetland? It should be around 6 meter in the low tide. So this is exactly what a transitional ecosystem between terrestrial and aquatic. So wetland is what? Is a transitional ecosystem between terrestrial and aquatic. So if you have seen marshes, swamps, peatlands, you find all of them near what? Near the coast also, and inland also you will find them everywhere. But the point is why? Why are we declaring the wetland? Wetlands are important because of the ecological importance they have, significance they have. So what are the ecological importance? It could be for the birds, it could be for the species like fishes or any amphibian. So there could be many utility of the wetland. That's why they have been declared as a wetland. So whenever we'll be declaring it as a wetland, what we should have certain criteria. The criteria that we'll be doing it under the Ramsar sites. So first understand what are the Ramsar sites so that to know why and how we are declaring the area as a wetland. So next is quickly we'll come to what convention is related to the wetland, which is a Ramsar convention. Ramsar is a city in Iran where we have taken first convention with respect to wetlands, wherein we have decided that different sites in various countries will be declared as Ramsar sites only when they are fulfilling 9 criteria given by the convention. So let's discuss what are these criteria. I'll discuss few of the criteria with you. Criteria 1 says that the site should have natural or near natural conditions in order to be declared as Ramsar site. This is one of the criteria that I am discussing. This is one of the criteria that I am discussing. There could be other criteria also. There are total 9 criteria, right? So out of which you can decide whether you have to take one criteria, second criteria. It can happen that they can fit in all the 9 criteria, and it can also happen because of the 2 criteria only they are declared as a wetland. So this is up to the capacity, this is up to the significance of that wetland, that they are coming under all the 9 criteria or whether they are only fulfilling only one criteria which has been given by Ramsar Convention. So second criteria could be that they could be of high importance to migratory birds, 2,000 species or more, etc. So all of these are important criteria in order to be declared as a Ramsar site. Amongst all the Ramsar sites that I have discussed, there is a very important term related to it, which is Montreux record. Montreux records are the set of those Ramsar sites which are more vulnerable. There could be a possibility that the degradation has already occurred, is occurring, or is likely to occur. And on that basis, we can definitely put all those Ramsar sites under Montreux record. For example, Chilka Lake was under the Montreux record, but thankfully it has been restored. So it is no longer under the Montreux. The present Ramsar sites which have been under the Montreux records are Keoladio and the Loktak Lake. Keoladio National Park, which is in the Rajasthan, and Loktak Lake, which is in Manipur. It's known for its floating national park because this particular Loktak Lake is lying in the floating national park. That is your job in order to understand which national park I'm going to talk about, which is Kemul Lamjau National Park. Okay, so research about this particular Kemul Lamjau National Park, and on this lot of questions has been also asked in the previous year. The next point is what you have to do. You have to analyze all the Ramsar sites which are present around the world. So I'll be discussing all the Ramsar sites in the next video. Definitely, we'll be taking up different Ramsar sites of different regions, I mean different states, and then we'll discuss that. And do not forget to also take care of the recent Ramsar sites which have been added. Do their national parks for what they are famous, maybe for the central flyway route, or maybe for the critically endangered species. It becomes very, very critical in order to understand all these points. Thank you so much. I'll come up with the next video on wetlands and Ramsar sites.